Hey, good afternoon and welcome back to Not Much Has Happened. It's 11 degrees outside. Canada just beat Switzerland 3-0 in the Women's Hockey Championships. Really thought that'd be more of a blowout, but Switzerland did hang around and make it competitive. At least I think. Canada's next game is Sunday versus the Czech Republic, who plays the United States tonight. So there you go. Only other game so far today that's done. Sweden 8, China 1. Back to reality for the Chinese. It kind of sucks with blowouts like that, but they do unfortunately happen. Much like Finland beating Canada a couple times. First time I think 2017, and the second time I think was 2019 in the knockout round. So Finland can beat them. Finland can compete with these teams. Hopefully that's some encouragement. Scotland beats Switzerland to close out that round robin in the men's curling championship. So Sweden win 11-1 and still finish first, and Scotland won 10-2. We'll have to be the third seed because, obviously, as mentioned earlier, Canada did beat them. Some very, very good teams going to the playoffs. Quarterfinals are very early tomorrow morning, and the semifinals are mid-morning, I think. I haven't looked at the schedule, so I'm thinking that's what's happening. Sometimes thinking is dangerous. And the Oakland A's, after this season, won't be in Oakland. It's a crazy situation. We know A's are moving from Oakland to Las Vegas. And their lease is expiring at the end of this season at the Oakland Coliseum. And they had to find a temporary home until their new baseball stadium gets built, which is supposed to be ready to be in time for 2028. So do you still call them the Oakland A's, or do you just call them the Sacramento A's? Because that's where they're playing, the River Cats ballpark. The Sacramento River Cats minor league ballpark. So yeah, that's the fact that the Major League Baseball basically just let that gong show go on forever. And the fact that John Fisher just didn't care. It's that whole franchise has moved. Let's see, started in Philadelphia. They had a couple good World Series runs in the 1910s and the late 1920s and early 1930s. And then the Phillies just ended up being the more popular team in Philadelphia. So the A's ended up going from Philadelphia to Kansas City. Charles O'Finley buys a team and ends up moving into Oakland. By that point, he got sick of everybody else just treating the A's like a farm team. Finley buys the Kansas City A's, ends up moving them to Oakland for the 68 season, and they've been there since. And then eventually they're going to be in Las Vegas. So let's see, Philly to Kansas City, Kansas City to Oakland, Oakland to Vegas. So that's 3 that I can count. Now if they call them the Sacramento A's for 3 seasons, that would be kind of move from Oakland to Sacramento, and then from Sacramento to, let's see, Philly to KC to Oakland to... Kind of like the Braves. Started in Boston, moved to Milwaukee, and moved to Atlanta. Now, at least Atlanta's more of a stable situation. Which is funny. Prior to the Nationals, Washington had two different Senators teams. First one moved to Minnesota in time for the '61 season. And then Major League Baseball decided to put a second Senators team in Washington for that '61 season, along with the Angels. And that second version of the Senators didn't fare any better. They ended up moving to Texas, becoming the Rangers, and Rangers this past season, they're the defending World Series champions. After how long? Rangers fans will tell you long enough. And they deserved it last year, I think. So anyways, got a few more minutes out of that than I figured I'd get. So anyways, I think that's it for now. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.